Yeah, the light... I don't even mind the mana drain. I could be facing them on a sorceress. Mana drain, I'm not afraid. It is literally just the... We are going to nuke you from the other side of the map because 5 of us saw you at once. That scares the living daylights out of me. That's not a bad Dusk Shroud, but it's not better than what we got. I'll pass on it for now. That would actually probably be something you'd want to keep. If I remember correctly, doesn't Rixit's Keen have Crushing Blow, though? That might be something you'd want to upgrade. Because I remember back in the day we used to upgrade Rixit's Keen instead of using Bloodletter. But there's reasons for either one. At least I think it was Rixit's Keen. I think it has Crushing Blow. Anyway, it's been a long time since I did that. But, yeah. Used to be a thing to upgrade it. Okay. You would think a huge army would save me from those lightning guys, but no. Lightning goes through everything. It's a nightmare. It's a hell, actually, probably. We're almost at 1,000 life, by the way. So, but he's still not even at 1,000 attack rating. Oh, Lord. We have 4 golems and they can't hit shit. No, we won't see any gloams until Act 5. I'm fine with this. This is a good stretch for me again. As long as we can avoid the gloams. Although I talk about hating the gloams a lot. I will go through Worldstone Keep whenever there's gloams in there. But usually I'm going through there with a character that has the resists and physical damage reduction to handle that. I think that might be the stairs right there to the right. Nope, it's just a pillar. Damn, I was hopeful. Don't ever be hopeful, Alzorath. You'll disappoint yourself. Hey, you guys, these guys are evil. They killed me earlier. So let's see. Damned, die. And Bone Chest, yes. And Act 5 is going to take a little while, by the way, because we're going to have to walk through everywhere, but we should be fine. This is our second character through Hell, and we're getting better equipment each and every time we go. Those are just champions. Stranglers. Let's go ahead and... Do we take the Stranglers or do we take the Spitty guys? We'll take the Stranglers first. Yeah, the Spitty guys can get annoying, but they only have so many corpses to mess with. And they don't do near as much damage as they used to, I don't think. And yes, we do have physical damage reduction, so the lightning isn't going to hurt us nearly as bad, because we have the whole, whatchamacallit, percent damage reduction and just straight damage reduction. Bearded Axe, no. Generally, for the weapons I'm going to be throwing runes and stuff into later, probably. Not right away. It's going to be one of those things where I'm looking for the fast ones. Hey, we haven't seen one of those in a long time. Speaking of which, we also have not seen a map in a long time. Of course, I may not have been looking for it. Although I don't know if we actually want white maps anyway. But we had gotten our first map on the Druid way earlier than this. So maybe those are rarer than I thought they were? The maps in general, not white maps, but just as far as like a general drop. Oh, and there's the waypoint. Haderp, I'm actually walking around the entire thing. I'm getting free experience. I'm leveling up. There we go. We're grinding right now. So, City of the Damned, down into Diablo. Yeah. Act 4 just never really takes that long. It's because it's just so small. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Act 3 kind of does, but... And Act 5 is spread out, but that's a different issue. But I think Act 3 overstays its welcome because there's just so many parts to that flail. So unless you're getting rushed through there, it does get a little bit, boring. Especially if you have to go through the Great Marsh. Blech. Oh, and everything in Hell, if I remember correctly, does still have 50% physical damage reduction. Just naturally physical resistance. Yes, I hate Great Marsh. Damn Great Marsh. I don't. My main reason for hating it is more the gloams, and the fact that it's skippable. So whenever I find it, I'm like, oh, that's a thing that we have to do now because it's in the way. But if it wasn't skippable, I don't think I'd mind it as much, except for the gloams. And yes, I call them gloams regardless of where they're at. I think they have a different name here, like, not Hellcaster. Hellcasters are the guys that do the homing missile. But, I'm trying to remember what it's called. They have different names depending on where they're at. They're all just gloams to me. Of course, that said, ghost guys, actually kind of good for finding rings and stuff. Oh, gloams with conviction. Lightning enchanted gloams with conviction. I'm trying to think what the worst one would probably be. Lightning enchanted gloam conviction with probably cold enchanted. Would be probably the one that would make me just, like, not love life at all. Although, you could also have a stone skin lightning enchanted conviction gloam, which would be almost as bad. I do notice our guys are slowing down a little bit. Stone skin would make them physical immune, which means you can't leech off of them. So, I think that beats out fire immune for me, for the most part. Unless I'm playing like a fire sorceress or something. Cold, I don't think the cold immune would actually... I don't think they could get cold immune off of cold enchanted. I'm not sure what the resists are off the top of my head in regard to cold. Oh, yeah, that's fun too. Thankfully, most of the gaps up there are not like that. The only place with the problem gaps would be Act 5, now that I think about it, because you have the pits by the waypoint and the stairs that they can fly over. And I'm pretty sure they can't... Well, they can fly over the River of Flame. I don't think they can fly over the pits in... Or Izzy is. Since I don't remember seeing them do that. Because there's traversable pits, and then there's intraversable pits. If you can teleport over... I mean, if you can leap over it, there we go. They can fly over it. If you can teleport over it, not necessarily, but... Because teleport functions slightly differently. And something has Blessed Aim, so we do have a boss mob in here somewhere. In this great pile of nonsense, there's Holy Shock. That's even less good. So we have Holy Shock and Blessed Aim. So you guys need to focus in on him. If at all possible, please. Yeah, they're focusing on whatever they want. Letting them do their thing. We could corpse explode here as well. Here, have some corpse explosions. It's not doing much damage because it's low level, so... We have all these... So many corpses, good God! How many things did they spawn? Jesus. Yeah, we have a lot of things here to explode. Okay, so that was a lot more enemies than I thought it was, so we've been killing things pretty regularly, I guess. That was way, way more. Oh, and it is worth noting they do actually try... They actually try to flee from you as well. They don't like getting... They like hitting and running. The little gloams do as well. So, we just blew up a bunch of corpses there. Oh, we've got more worm guys. That's not too bad. We can actually get through these. Here's some more corpse explosions for you guys. And no, we don't want to drop the thing that provides us corpses here because we've got all these little buggers. So as they start killing stuff, we'll start blowing it up. And see if we get like a chain going or something like that. Just keep them from getting food. Our little Skelly guys are actually tanking pretty good. I'm really surprised they're lasting as long as they are. Let's go ahead and... So I can actually hear what's going on. There we go. Obviously, if I was doing curses, it'd probably go a little bit faster. But I want to get my golems up first. I still... We did the amp damage and it was unimpressive because you don't get increased damage, increased effect from it by just points in it. So, yeah. Oh, there were champions in there too, jeez. I hovered over them a few times, but still. Okay, so we've gotten to shoot through that. That was actually really... These guys endured a lot. So there's some corpses for you guys. And we'll throw some golems in there just to be safe. Before coming up behind them. Oh, they're on the platform. You guys can go up the stairs. Go. I don't think our skeletons realize they can go up there. Teleport. So that was probably the slowest section of this run so far, is just fighting this swarm down here. It's probably because they're just all just tanky boys. And I think these have slightly better physical reduction or something. That or we're just not able to hit them now because we're so much under-leveled. Although we're not that under-leveled anymore. We've been getting our levels now. We're in the mid-70s. So 73. So go ahead and kill this guy. And this area was completely optional too. Sweet. Can we teleport across? Nope, not quite. I was hoping we could. Let's try one more time. There. There we go. Not quite where I wanted to be, but closer than we were. Okay, so you guys, let's go ahead and bloop. Come back here with me, Jelani. He needs to do more lightning, is what he needs to do. Yeah, there you go. Use lightning, use charge bolt. Those are your main things. He still has sparking mail on, for God's sake. He's not that impressive of a beast. And I don't... that could possibly be the... I don't think it will be the Hephasto. And yeah. Oh, kill him. Thank you. Can you imagine trying to put enchant on all this stuff? With a tyrant club? Boop. You can back off, mercenary. It's fine. We have the army for a reason. There they go. Oh, what? He just teleported. You get... Yeah, this is just a chest. And we got another chest there that we'll deal with in just a second. I want to get that guy dead before I walk down there. There we go. Nothing good. Shark skin belts we could craft, but we can find more of those later. If it's something I can buy from a shop, I'm not going to really worry about picking up too many of it. So, let's go this way. I don't care about getting into too big of battles, honestly. Yeah. And it's actually possible to get multiples of them. So you could actually smash it, then pick up one that can't be used to smash it, and then give it to him. You can do the same with the Act 2 staff, sort of. But you need another character in game. So for the Act 2 staff, you basically grab the parts of it and put them on the new character, then you go grab extra parts, and you can actually have an extra Hellforged staff. Which gives you resists and stuff like that. The flail isn't a bad one either. But the dagger ones are kind of crap. I do like that they don't have a level requirement, though. Let's go there. Ouch. But usually, starting out is not that hard for me, so it's kind of like, do I want to go through the trouble of, like, harvesting those things for them? Probably not. It looks like we literally just have, like, a straight, not necessarily a straight path, but a hallway on this one, unfortunately. No branching paths, no anything like that. We're just going straight towards the end game here. Because this place only gets so big. Oh, goodness. Let's see. More water, please. We are going to kill Diablo before we take a break. So, I think we will actually beat Hell difficulty on this guy today. Just, that's how things are seeming. Huh. That's 6,000 B. Maybe it's sending to me at lower quality. Stream looks really pixelated on my preview. on the actual Twitch side, not on my local side. My local side, it's crisp. But yeah. Yeah, Hellforge Hammer. It is a good plan. And it is a good strategy. It's just, usually I get to the point where I can actually use the proper items within, like, a few hours. So it's like, meh. And I don't usually run into problems. Although, for Barbarian, I might do that. Now that I think about it. Because he's going to need equipment for dealing with the normal bosses, most likely, if I do a Barbarian. He's low on my list. Sorry to say. So for Barbarian lovers, I apologize. That's not, like, super high on my go-to with that. Legend Spike, are you any good? Your 2-socket. I think they can be 3. I know the Crisp Blade-looking ones can be. Which is a good Fury Dagger. So, yeah. Kill the Morphine, please. Yeah, we're just chilling through here. This is actually not that bad. That is Blades of Ice 3-socket. Yeah, that would actually have been an okay Fury, but we're not going to get Jaws anytime soon. Jaw runes, that is. Say, we have a branch down, we have a branch up. I think one of these is going to be really close to the waypoint, and the other one's going to be really close to the smith. And as far as ethereal 3-socket things for the Blade Fury Assassin, I don't really have a preference as long as it's elite. So, there are certain ones that can't get 3 sockets, like Cestus can only get 2. So, the round-fronted ones can only get 2 sockets. So, generally, I don't even bother to look at those, because if I'm going to be going for a... Oh, we lost one of our mage guys. There. Generally, if I'm going to be going for a rune word in a claw, it's going to be a 3-socket one. And Flawless Topaz, thank you. Ah, lovely. A walking stick might sell for money I don't really need. I have 1,000,000 gold. Although, once we get to Act 5, I'm going to be pretty much broke because I'm going to be buying more of those little upgrade your map things. If I can find any maps. Okay, so let's get on top of this guy first. There we go. And I think, yep, this is the smith. Do we do a safety portal? I think I'm going to do a safety portal. Just to be, you know, safe. Like, in the name of safety portal. Go ahead and take those guys out. I don't think we have... I don't see any spitters so far, so I don't even need to be exploding the corpses. Exploiting, exploding, whatever we want to call them. Let's see. Healing potions, not too bad. Oh, there's more guys coming from behind us. Yep, you need to stop. There you go. Go after the guys in front again. Yeah, these grotesque worms are going to get a little bit irritating as they find their way down to us, but I'll kill their mamas. Boop. As quickly as possible. There he is. We're not going to charge on him. I'm going to let... Oh, because he's immune to physical, too. Geez, lightning enchanted, immune to physical. That's not a good combo. Thankfully, we have a lot of worms, so we can actually get more mages going. So, he's immune to lightning, he's immune to physical. So, that's going to be a rough battle down there. We'll go ahead and just do some corpse explosions to get those out of the way. Pit Lord should almost be dead. Yep. Explode the corpse so those guys don't start spitting at us. And he's going to slowly go down. This is actually going to be a very, very, very slow battle. Because our regular skellies can't actually hurt him. They're just our lightning buffer. They're blocking his lightning from us. That Mawfiend is going back to actually do his thing. We don't have a mage up in that, do we? I don't think we do. I think all of our mages are back here with us. So that's good. Kill the Mawfiend. Explode, explode. They're trying to get up here to the corpses. Is what they're trying to do. So they're going to get focused down as soon as they get close enough to do that, though. So we can summon more mages. And more regular skellies. And we want to kind of stay behind them. This is probably one of the tougher Hephasto setups. The only thing that could be worse is if his aura was Conviction. There he goes. He dead. So that worked out. We can kind of just chew through the rest of the guys relatively easily. So what do we want to take bets on for my... I say that. Don't actually take bets. But what do we want to guess my actual reward from this is going to be? So, I think it's going to be an L rune. I'm going to go with L rune. I don't even think that's actually possible in Hell, but I'm going to go with L rune. I wouldn't mind an That'd probably be the one that's the highest on my list. Maybe a... I don't think we can get Vex from this. We might be able to. I know we can get for sure. But even on Hell, there is a cap off, and it's below... It's not the highest of runes. We could get a pull off of it. Let's throw that in there. Let's find out. You think it's going to be a Dole? It's going to be a Bob Dole. Let's wait for it to drop. Okay. Fall! That's actually one we didn't have. I think it's only in, what, a couple rune words? So, it's not the worst thing ever. It's a 19. Funnily enough, we already have an Ist, but yeah, we got a Fall rune. But I'm going to grab the Mighty Scepter. We're going to go find our waypoint. I'm going to put this, and it doesn't drop them as stackable yet. You guys are still working on that guy? Hi, there you go. We'll even grab the Ancient Armor to sell. Although, now that I think about it, we don't want the Ancient Armor. We want the War Scepter if it's got skills. Yeah, War Scepter is going to be just as consistent. I'm trying to remember what Fall is in. It's not in a rune word I use regularly. I'm trying to think, what rune words is Fall in? I'll look it up during break and see which one we have as far as that kind of stuff. Let's see. Okay, now we just have to chew through these. Because that's how these guys go. They just keep producing more guys and we keep having to kill more. Thankfully, our mages are piercing, so it's not going to be that bad. We're just going to have a lot of corpses here. Another mage. Yep. Oh, it's a poison one. That's not actually that bad. I keep saying they're bad, but they're not. Wing knife we're going to throw in our cube. And identify him. Not really that good. Wouldn't mind a good throw barb weapon. That would be a good kind of... Like, if we got some good throw barb weapons, oh my. That would be really tempting to actually do. Do a double throw, because they have bounce in this. Which is very, very welcome. So let's go and sell all of our garbage, because it's there. And then we will go after Diablo. Because that's what we do. That's the entire name of the game. Like, quite literally the entire name of the game. So, I wouldn't mind Deathbit. But Chaos. Oh yeah, it is in Chaos. We would need the rune I was actually wanting too, though, which was the Fall. So let's go ahead and get all these out of here. Let's load these in and transmute them so they're stackable. And that can actually go on top of there. Okay. So Fall is 19. So that's going to go there. So we've completed our 2 rows. Yay! So now we have to get the hard-to-get ones, which are going to be all up here. That's going to be a bit sad. But we've actually completed 2 rows of runes now. I would like to get all the runes eventually. So... Deathbit is not the most amazing thing ever, but it's good. It's good enough to actually justify like making a throwing character if you're interested in throwing characters. So, but on to Diablo. We already beat Act 3. I should probably update the title of the stream as well to say Act 4 Hell. But we're almost done with Act 4, so I could change it to Act 5. In just like maybe 15-20 minutes. So let's see. And also, fun fact, the issues I was having with OBS last night were probably indicative of something more sinister. So thankfully it's resolved now, because my editing software ended up crashing on me last night and corrupting. Like, the software corrupted. Like, it wouldn't launch. It said, Error 59, not registered kind of stuff. So, yeah, I could do that. While they're fighting these guys, I can actually come over here and do that. Do-do-do. Project Diablo 2. Here, let's do it like that. Act 3, Act 4, and Act 5 hell. There we go. It has been changed. And I need to move that back over so I can... I generally block off the thing that I use to edit the title of the stream, because it's just kind of like unnecessary while I'm actually streaming. The way I have my second screen set up is probably would drive normal streamers mad, I think. I have the ability to see the preview window, but I don't have like access to most of my like extra buttons. Because I have my local preview and my Twitch preview. I don't have a third monitor, or I'd split them between that. Well, technically I could put a third monitor. I could put my tablet on here. Currently it's sitting on a shelf, but that needs to be plugged in. It takes up a USB, an HDMI, and a power plug. So, yeah. Yeah. Those spitters are nightmare whenever you first play it. 100% agree. They are just a pain in the ass. Because you're like making ground, and then they all of a sudden flip that ground on you by eating the corpses and shooting you in the face for a ton of damage. There's a lot of enemies that your first time through are not pleasant. And I think that's intentional. So let's go with... Doop. Get all our guys down here. We don't care about the spitter back there because we can get enough summons up to deal with him if we happen to die in here to Diablo or to one of his many minions. But we are making... I think we are going faster than the Druid did here. And our Druid was, what, late 70s at this point? I think 78 or something like that. Someone who remembers could probably tell me. Sorry. But, yeah, I think he was late 70s, maybe early 80s even. I think we ended him in the mid-80s, low 80s, possibly. I actually don't remember what level he is right now. Mainly because all the characters start to blur together after a while. As far as their levels and stuff. Like 98 Sorceress, I happen to remember because that's the main thing I do, like Magic Find on single player right now. Speaking of which, I may drop the Identification series just because I feel like it's getting cluttery. And farming all that stuff takes way too long. And I don't need to farm more stuff. So I'll probably just do the things that I still have piles of and then call those the end of those episodes. Speaking of which, whenever this one comes out, which is going to be like pretty far in the future compared to that, because there's still several hours of Druid to edit and cut. You got Hellmouth. Hellmouth gauntlets they're not the best thing ever, but they're pretty good in like certain interesting builds. There is a bear druid that I like that uses them. He uses those and Phoenix Shield. If you can guess what he's going for. Let's kill these guys back here. Boop. Nice. And you die. Yeah, we're just trucking on through, just beating the crap out of things. We don't even like really have to think about stuff right now. I wager we will in the future, but I do want to get a little bit of extra there. You're going in to there just to get out of the way. I think whenever we start facing the unique guys in here, each of the seals, we might actually have to start, concentrating on it a little bit, because we're probably going to get swarmed by them. Especially the Venom Lord. I don't know if we can actually... Oh, it has negative enemy fire resist? Oh, that makes it actually better. The build that I used it on was a... it's a druid with really high attack speed. It was a Fireclaw druid. Fireclaw / Hunger. Bear druid. So you'd use Shockwave, and then you'd use your extremely high attack speed to just drop out, the Firestorms. So Phoenix Firestorm and the Hellmouth Firestorm increase your chance of proccing it. So you'd be proccing it, like, super frequently. It was great. Oh, they just all of a sudden lost interest in what was over there. That's not necessarily a good thing. Let's go ahead and we will teleport this way. I want them to kill that guy. We don't need anything behind us. And we'll come back to those Oblivion Knights. Oh, Molten Boulder now? That's less good for me, but Molten Boulder's not bad. The main reason it's less good for me, in my opinion, is that would cause knockback. So, yeah, that changed a lot. Level 22 Molten Boulder, 8% chance. 4% chance level 34 Meteor. The Meteor part's good. Makes it a little bit better for, like, a melee sorceress. We are needing those until we get that teleport back out. God dang, ouch. But yeah. That'd make it better for a melee sorceress. With, like, a good attack speed. Let's get on top of you. There you go. Ring, yes. But yeah, that's drastically different. And I didn't mean to use a full rejuve there. I meant to use the healing potion, but that's fine. We have plenty. We still have a full refill for our current belt in us. If you're wondering about the choice of our side of the block for that. Okay, so you get to go back. Oh, yep, they're still going after him. Okay, there you go. So many Oblivion Knights, Jesus. Okay, so there's like 3 down here that are just chilling. Let's get you. Oh, they just teleported twice. Sweet. Well, we need these down, because they keep doing the curses and the, Oh, are we going to be able to do this in 30 minutes? I don't think so with the amount of damage these guys are taking to kill. Well, they might be able to. I'm not sure. We'll try. Because these guys are taking a little while to bring down. We might actually have to kind of do cheese method here. Which is focus on the bosses and do a seal pop to get rid of things. Which is a little bit harder to do on the Necromancer because we don't have normal teleport right now. We could get it on like an item, I think, but still. I, oddly enough, have not seen a teleport staff, but I haven't been looking too hard in Project Diablo 2. I haven't been shopping much. Shopping items, that is. We need to pull back. There you guys go. Yeah, I have to take it a little bit careful, otherwise I'm going to die here. Thankfully, we have essentially, essentially 12 skeletons right now because of our golems. Let's go ahead and keep backing off. We want them to be kind of like, at least on just one front. So, yeah. Kill the Venom Lord. Take out that guy. Guess we're going back up this way. Mercenary, don't charge into him, please. Thank you. That would have been bad. So I think this is about where we start having a little bit of struggle with this build. Because we're not taking these guys down nearly as fast as we were in Act 3. And we were still chunking them down. It's just we have to take our time to actually eat through them. Rather than just straight up just decimating everything. Our guys still aren't dying every 2 seconds, so that means that they're still sustainable. As long as they're not dying every 2 seconds, we can actually do some work with them. Okay, get rid of these guys. Yep, I get it. So 2 minutes. We might be able to get it. I don't know how long Diablo's going to take, though. That would suck if the game went down, like, right in the middle of fighting Diablo. Slightly tempted to just make a new one and just chug through the hard way. No, Jelani, don't die. Where is he even at? There he is. That's a boss mob one. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're 1 healing potion down. And we don't want just normal healing potions, we want supers. They might be. I mean, technically we could have gone with fire golems on this. But right now I think we want to stick with the skeletons because we have more plus skills in that. So let's go ahead and grab that seal. That's going to spawn them. Let's get everybody over there. Of course, he's lightning enchanted. Is he going to be physical immune? That would be a... No, he's fire immune. He's actually going to be easy to take down. If we get a physical immune, it's going to greatly increase our chances... Oh, hey. It's going to greatly increase our chances of actually not being able to do some of that fun stuff. Like killing Diablo. Yeah, I think they're going to be kind of like the wolves, honestly, though. Where they're just a lot of damage, but you can only have 5 of them at once, though. So... that's a maybe, actually. I'll look at it later after we get done with this. So let's go... Yep, let's do Desace next. Even though I think he's going to be the easiest of the... Oh, Jesus. The easiest of the 3. So I think we're going to want at least a 10-minute window for Diablo. Act 3 has a lot of weird design decisions, I just realized. Well, I didn't just realize it, but I was just thinking about it while we were going through here. Because if you defeat Diablo, all you have to do is talk to Tyrael to get a way back to Act 5. Like, if you didn't go to Act 5 in the game you defeated Diablo in, it's cool. Because as soon as you talk to Tyrael, he'll open the portal. Act 3 is the only one that you'd actually have to go and face Mephisto again to get through to the next act if you didn't go through at the end of killing him. Or if the game crashed whenever you were about to get to him and stuff like that. So, yeah. I was just thinking about that. Act 3 is the only one that requires that. Out of the entire bunch. Because that's the only one where the transition is right there at the boss fight. That might be good. It's 4-socket. Yep, that is good. So you are staying with us. And that's going like that. Oh, and by the way, those who are wondering, that's Hoynen's bill. Which would not be a bad two-handed barbarian weapon through Nightmare. It's not going to work in Hell, but it's fine. Do we even bother with these guys? I think not. Let's go there. They might try to track us down here. I don't know for sure. They are killing my mages pretty hard. There you go. There's another mage. Let's go on top of Desace. And let's see. Oh, he ran away. We got at least about a third of his life. There you go. There's another hit. There. Good job. Full rejuve. Yes. Healing potions. Yes. Come on. Gimme. 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 I'm in a hurry. Thank you. Yeah. I can see that happening to several players, because before that the strategy of, well, Andariel gives you a portal, and then you get a portal from Tyrael in Act 2 for after killing Duriel, but it's not necessary to get them, because if you just save and exit, you go straight back to town without using a town portal. So I could see some people really doing that with each boss and then being like, oh shit, how do I get past Mephisto? Because when your first time through, those boss fights are not, like, easy. They are a challenge your first time through, regardless of how much advice you get. Unless you have someone give you just, like, an overpowered character to just stomp everything with. You are going to keep going up. 220. Yeah, he just keeps getting 20 attack rating per level, so he's not going to be able to hit crap. And why did... Oh, yeah, the light on my router just flickered. Hopefully the stream is still going all right. 18% slow. Okay, so we got a fanatic one of you guys. I'm going to test Telestomp. Hi, guy. And... let's see. We could just let these guys die whenever we pop the things, but then we'd have to fight them alongside the other guy. Yeah. First time through I didn't struggle a lot, but that's because I played the beta, and I also played the stress test. And you were very limited on what you could get, so I got used to the stuff with, like, really crappy gear. So whenever I started getting, like, final version gear, I was like, oh, this is way different and easier. But I do understand where it's coming from whenever this stuff... Oh, God. Bye, Jelani. Thank you for... Oh, is this guy teleport? Yeah, he's teleport. We probably do want Jelani. Let's go ahead, and we are going to town portal there. Let them kill a few more things. Okay, so the boss is the boss dead? I think they killed the boss, and he didn't drop any potions. Oh, no, he teleported back. Hey, Jelani. Come here. We need you. Just don't get killed this time. I said don't get killed this time. Run the other way. Other way, Jelani. 20 minutes? I think we might actually have this. This guy's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt because he's physical immune, but that's another reason we need Jelani. Let's go... We could do corpse explosions here, yeah. They're immune to fire, so they're only taking like a little bit of physical damage from this, but still better than nothing. We're not just sitting back doing Zippo. Zippo? Zilch. There we go. Gotta use both parts of that. And he's dead. So if we drop this... Boop. It should pop all his friends. You don't get magic find on those, but it's... Yeah. Safety portal. I want him out from in there, but at the same time... Can we actually get on top of him? Probably. There you go. And doing that is not necessarily the best plan, but at the same time, if they're inside of him, he can't kill them. So let's go ahead and get some more skeletons. There's Jelani dead. And let's get some mages around him. Okay, so we're going to be chugging stuff, which is fine. Let's get some golems. And Skelly Bros. Okay, so we're back up to... They're full. Yeah, we teleported inside of him, so he wasn't able to actually hit the guys. Ooh, we got... Crap, I'm trying to remember the name of this one. There we go. Tiamat's Rebuke. Which is kind of a fun little shield for those of you that are new to the game. It's resists, and it does a whole bunch of like little fun casty thingies that it has. So we're going to throw that there. And there. I think we are... Yeah, we need our potions in there as well. So we're good on those. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, there. I don't think I'm going to keep any more full rejuves. I know it's a sad day, but we're full. And I need to actually transfer stuff off. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take my break. My 5-minute break kind of thing. I'll put on some music. I'll start a new game, sit in there for 5 minutes, and then I'll transfer, and then we'll come back. So it's probably going to be more like about 7 or 8 minutes. Llama's one... no mana pots? Ugh. Yeah, I remember that day. That's one reason why you notice that I'm really stingy with the mana potions, by the way. Because I still have that from memory for some reason. But I'm surprised they didn't change this to have like negative resistances for the elements. That would have made it a lot more interesting. But anyway, I will be back in about probably closer to 7 minutes, because I'm going to go sit in a normal difficulty game so I can transfer stuff to like a new character or something.